we have spent so much time together talking about bad play calls and baffling decisions. And I'm not just talking about this season. I'm talking about far before this year. We've spent much more time than one should. We've spent more time than one should talking about bad play calls and baffling decisions. That has to rank up there as one of the most absurd, baffling, nonsensical decisions ever made at your own, 30-yard line on 4th and 1, and you have a running back that's averaged 7 yards per carry. He hasn't had, I think, a negative rush all night, and you run a play-action 25-yard pass down the field, an extremely low percentage play. And that, obviously completely shifted the momentum of the game. You sitting there watching that happening in real time, I mean, could you believe what you were witnessing?
No, not at all. Like, I really couldn't. Like, honestly, like, I felt like it makes, like, the Jordan Birch halfback pass look brilliant by comparison. Like, Tank Bigsby wasn't even on the field. Like, what were they talking about on the headset? Oh, we've definitely got him here. Like, what are you doing? And I would also say, kind of in retrospect to that, like, had the play that we scored on the first touchdown, which was obviously a 4th down, the pass to Zaquandre White. Like, under the previous regime, there's no chance we don't kick a field goal right there, and that is so refreshing to see that.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I don't know if there's been an explanation since from Harsin or whoever about that play call, but I'd love to know as well. Like, what is the conversation? Because again, it's just like nothing about, like, I don't even think Coach Spurrier is doing that. Like, that was insane. That was
did you? Well, no, you didn't. You wouldn't have seen it because you were at the game. But like, the ESPN cameras didn't leave Tank Bigsby's face for like 45 seconds after that play was over. That man was not pleased at all with what occurred on that field.
The only way to really explain it is that karma is still very real, and Mike Bobo got exactly what he deserved for some reason. That thought in his brain, thinking to himself, this is a good idea. Like I said, it really makes the Birch halfback pass just look like the best play call in the history of college football. I mean, and that's the funny thing. I didn't even think about this. I tweeted this early in the season, and now I'm going to have to go clip it because I honestly probably owe Marcus Satterfield an apology, because I tweeted when that happened, this is it. This is the worst play call in the history of college football. I now stand corrected, because that was the worst play call in the history of college football.
It was not. That was, I mean, especially like on your side of the field, like, you need something that's high percentage.
Bro, that was comical.